Well, at the head of the program, I mentioned about the ASEAN Leadership Forum that was organised by AseanAffairs. It was most impressive, as I mentioned. It was also the Prime Minister was in attendance, and I think it's ASLI or ASLI from from Malaysia, excuse me, also joined in. And I have to say that if we needed to know any more about ASEAN, we certainly did after this particular day. So, what was the motivation, and what more can we expect from AseanAffairs? Let's talk to Mr. S. Roy, the CEO and founder of AseanAffairs. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back after some time.
Deep voice.
Oh, deep voice.
Yes.
Yes.
Lots happening.
A lot's happening, yes, maybe, you know. First of all, thank you for your support for our event, the ASEAN Leadership Forum.
It was impressive.
Last month on 19 June at the Sheraton Sukhumvit. And yes, thank you. I mean, of course, as far as I'm concerned, you know, as I keep telling to close friends of mine, such as yourself, that I'm the worst critic of everything I do, because how can we improve? The event was held in Thailand, in Bangkok. We are the co-hosts and the local hosts and organizers of the event. So we had over 150, almost 200 participants of a very, very, I should say, a very powerful audience, which you witnessed yourself. And we got similar feedback from other people that yes, it was a very good mix of audience of top CEOs, diplomats, ambassadors, think tanks. The whole idea of the event was, of course, it's a full-day event to bring together the current issues facing ASEAN. Now, as Abhisit in his keynote address rightly said to the audience that governments alone cannot achieve everything. So he welcomed AseanAffairs and ASLI doing this event in Thailand. And he said he looks eagerly forward to the results of the whole event, the deliberations and the sessions. So the theme of the event was ASEAN after the global economic crisis. And I don't know whether we'll be showing some video on this.
Yes, we'll be showing video as we speak.
As we speak. So in something, Abhisit, just to quote Abhisit again, he brought up in his first paragraph of his speech, you can show to the viewers. In fact, in the last decade, we have two economic crises in our hands.
Indeed.
Think about it.
1997 and now 2009.
Right? Just a few years ago we thought, oh, it's gone, right? It's back.
Back again.
So the point is that he was trying to say economic crisis too in a decade, natural disasters, pandemics. So challenges are challenges and challenges. There's no end to that. How does ASEAN cope with this? So he was optimistic. His speech was optimistic.
It was.
He gave 3 reasons why he believes that ASEAN is going to do well, which I believe too, as being put our whole resources and, you know, promoting ASEAN through AseanAffairs to the world. So overall it went well.
I think the panel that talked about finance and the economy, the first panel session was excellent. I know Kunta was very good, and he was a heavyweight. There was also a gentleman from a company involved, I think, in the electronics industry that had to...
Dr. Chien Cheng Kalyanamid of Maxon.
And I have to say that he spoke extremely well. And I think overall there was a really good mix of academics and businessmen who were able to talk on the subject.
You know, if I may be frank, you know, this was one of the major events that we did as AseanAffairs, a publication. Now, we are not an event company. However, on the lines of global publications such as Fortune, Forbes, I would like to position my company in that manner in the multimedia arena, meaning we have a digital online, with a print edition, and the events and the forums, and television, whereby we have this multimedia addressed to an audience where they can use, you know, I call it the personal, global. So event is more of a personal, where they can come together. However, the event should be, as you were saying, in a combination of, it should be a good combination. No, that's a difficult thing to achieve.
To get the balance,
To get the balance. But as far as I'm concerned in an organization, we never give up that objective. We always go after the objective, however short or far you may fall. So it should be a combination of the practitioners and the theoreticians, as I say. You know.
That was very good. Now, I also understand that you're going to run a series of bi-monthly events too. Does that mean every second month you're going to have an event where you bring trade representatives together from the various embassies? You're going to focus mainly on the trade and the commerce side.
All right. Okay. So, see, the idea behind that is, like as I was saying, AseanAffairs. In the beginning itself, when I founded AseanAffairs, the idea was like this: that it would be a multimedia. There's a digital, print, TV, events. Now, these are the 4, let's say, pillars, and they will have sub-pillars. Now, under the events, there are 3 levels actually. One is the local, which is the AseanAffairs Business Council, which you're talking just now, I'll explain. The other is regional, which you did the ASEAN Leadership Forum.
Yes.
And the other is global, which I'm still thinking
of how to do that.
and how to do that, because I must get it right. That's very issue. So I already have a team under our chairwoman, Mom Luang, and Dr. Kalena Met, and of course, Valley, now I want you to be part of that committee, so that we can do this major event on a global forum, bring 500 CEOs worldwide. In fact, I'm looking at November to bring them at Hua Hin for a 3-day event. So local, regional, global in the events, right?
And there's so much to talk about. This is the whole point, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So on the local part is, for example, what do we do in the local part? I did this in 2007 in the house of the Indonesian ambassador as a first try to see how it works.
Yes.
And it worked very well. So it gave me more courage to go ahead.
The response that I've got to this publication, now particularly this issue, is AseanAffairs on the Krak Canal.
Yes.
So many people have talked about this and said, what an excellent story.
It is.
Why focus on the Krak Canal yet again?
Okay.
Not you yet again, but you know, it's been a whirlwind.
You're right. It's a 300-year-old story. If you look in the media out there, there are plenty of stories out there. However, I will just say this much, that if you read the story, you'll know. First, okay, this is a project. If it goes through, will change Thailand forever. We call it will be a canal bigger than all the canals in the world, bigger than Panama Canal, bigger than your Suez Canal, and it can be seen from the moon. Okay, they'll be that big, mind you. $20 billion, $50 billion, $100 billion. That's the scope of this project.
It then becomes a true hub.
It becomes a true hub. Thailand will be the center of it, but Thailand is again Southeast Asia. It will change the geopolitics and the economy and the future of Southeast Asia forever.
And the chance of it going ahead?
Is very high, because that's what we are supposed to do as publishers. I have inside information, and I met people involved who are championing this project because they love their country. Okay, these are the people who really want to do something for Thailand. They want to support it. I won't take their names, but they are trying their level best to see that this project goes through. So it may, this is speculation, but this may, at this juncture, be the best chance ever Krak Canal had to happen in our lifetimes. That's all I can say.
Well, AseanAffairs, you hear it first on AseanAffairs, and you hear it first on AseanAffairs.
But we'll continue the story, by the way. This is not the end of the story. It was on a cover story. We'll keep the story alive as we find more information.
I hope so, because we need more information.
You must keep subscribing to AseanAffairs.
Get AseanAffairs. This
Get
is what
AseanAffairs.
he's
Subscribe
saying.
now.
Thanks again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you, Valerie. It's always a great pleasure to see you.